Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. This is going to be a live tutorial for the game Earth. I say live because I've got someone next to me who has played this game with me. I think at least they have definitely played it digitally, but I'm just going to show them the physical version. They're not going to say anything. It's mainly in case you hear a cough, a sniff, a breathe or anything like that. But also, of course, I'm very curious to know what they think of it. But again, they won't be saying anything. So there's 5 different boards. That's why you might hear my voice change a bit because I'm like turning around to see that they've got different boards. So we're going to play with a board each. Again, this comes with an insert. The base game does not come with that as standard. I'm going to play through a number of cards, and the aim of the game is to get as many points as you can from these cards, and the game will end once you've got out a 4x4 grid, making a total of 16 cards. And if you're the first person to do so, you're going to get yourself a bonus 7 points. We're going to have various flora cards out as well. The first person to complete any of them will get 15 points, the next gets 11, etc. And what we'll be doing is ultimately, if you are the start player on that particular turn, then you'll get priority to get those points. Equally, you'd get those 7 points too. So we have that board out as well. We're going to play again with fresh flora cards. In this case, we're playing with Tree-Eyed Tree Frog or Red-Eyed Tree Frog. You're trying to get 3 cards which have got this banner on it, which I'll show what it looks like in a second. Something like these kind of cards will have things on them down the bottom. As you can see, if you've got the green one, you want 3 of them. And again, you'll get 15 points if you're the first to do so. Next up, we've got the Atlantic Puffin, 10 cards with an even cost or equal a victory card condition going on here. So that even 0 counts as even in this case. We have the Red Squirrel, 9 flora, each with at least 1 sprout on them. Over here, we have got the Arctic Fox, 8 cards with this snowflake habitat. So what do these things look like? Well, if we look at this next card and next few cards, we can see, oh, that's interesting. We've shuffled these cards up and all these event cards have come up together. But here, for example, you can see various habitats. So this one would help you towards one of those things. Here's the victory point score at the end of the game. So if there was an even, you're going to count towards that as well. So that's how that's going to look. Now, next up, we've also got the first player marker, which is going to take this thing here. And it's going to move each turn. We've also got this marker, which says we're going to be triggering one of these 4 types of actions on the turn. So everyone's going to trigger this one, which in this case, if you trigger the green one, then all of your green cards in your tableau, you'll be able to trigger that. And then you can draw cards, or you can do the top action and then trigger all of your cards. Now, when you trigger all of your cards in that 4x4 grid, you're going to start top left to bottom right. And in this case, you can draw 2 cards. Then you're going to draw an additional 4 cards and keep one of them. Everybody else will draw 1 card, or play 1 card, and then draw 1 card. So this is play 2 cards, draw 4, and keep 1 of them. So I did correct myself there. This one is, well, to pay the cost of these, you need soil. So you can do this action instead to get 5 soil, and lets you compost 2 cards from the deck.